Good evening. Ugh, definitely doesn't feel like it. I know I'm like... I know we're well and truly past daylight savings when, it's like, almost like a quarter to 7. Well, sorry, no, a quarter to 8 my time, and the sun is still up. Fucking wild. I think I prefer it though, honestly. Like, I really hate waking up in the morning and it's fucking dark. And then when I used to have to go into the city for work, like coming home and it being dark was just like, ugh, freaking depressing. But then there's also something really weird about, like, you know, when I go to bed early nights to get up like early, like the sun had only set for 3 hours. I don't know, or 2 or 3 hours. I don't know how to feel about that. It is what it is, though. Okay, so as I said on Twitter, like I'd been kind of camping the raid queue a little bit just to peek in every now and then and see what the time has been like. It's been pretty bad every fucking time. Like we're talking in excess of 30 minutes for every roll. I was just like, may as well go level up Dragoon a bit more, like... I'm not sitting in queue for that long to do that. And then today, actually, just before the stream started, I did, check one of the queues again and insta-queued as tank. So I'm hoping one of these queues is actually going to be... oh my god, words. Actually going to be bearable. But we, of course, always have the role quest to do. If we've got nothing else. So, that's going to be the plan. Hopefully we just get through Alexander. I would really like that. It's been too long, and we were on, like, the cusp of the end. We've still got, 3 raids, I think it is, to do. So, let's have a quick look again. Okay, 30 minutes. 30 minutes. And... 5. Okay, well... I guess I know what queue I'm using. I wish I didn't have to be tank. Tanking in an instance I've never seen before is, like... I don't know. It just... Like, I feel like I have to default just throw it to the other tank, which I feel like, especially in raids, is probably not very helpful. Like, even in, other instances, obviously, like... You don't always know when to use, like, cooldowns and stuff like that off the bat. Like, sometimes you have to feel it out a little bit to actually figure out, like, where and when you should be using certain things. A healer can be a little bit more reactive, and DPS it's almost always just, like, dodging mechanics, which everyone's doing anyway. But, words. Is this the last one? No, it's not. Okay. But yeah, with a tank, it's like, you really have to, you put a lot more pressure on other people to do better when you don't know it. And especially when that's in a raid, when there's like 8 people instead of just 4, like in a dungeon or like easy trial. Yeah, it raises a bit more concern with me. And like, I guess to some degree I also still have, hang-ups from some, like, before I started even streaming this game, I got to... Oh, actually, no. It was after that, because it was with a different character. I went through the game with Ray as a warrior, and I got to the Chrysalis. What the fuck is the name of that? Hang on. What's the name of that trial? The End of Heavens. Sorry, the end of A Realm Reborn. The Chrysalis. Yeah. So at the Chrysalis, I remember going in there as a tank, and, like, knowing it a little bit, but not, like, you know, to a huge degree. Throwing out defensives as, like, I feel like, and getting told off by some healer, like, you two are the worst, like, don't ever go into this instance without looking it up again. And it's like, okay, A, this is part of the MSQ, it's not that bloody hard. B, a crumb of help? No. I mean, granted, I have a harder time, I feel like, with tanks and healers just because of anxiety related to those roles. So, like, going into an unknown instance with that hanging over my head, don't know how I feel about that. Oh, well, I mean, I do. I feel uneasy. Ah, Aldine, I wish I had better news for you, but the blasphemy continues to elude us. Well, until right now, I'm guessing? Can you hear me, Commander? This is Waste... fucking... row names. Wastegate. I have an idea how we might take down the blasphemy. Meet me in Costa del Sol as soon as you're able. That sounds promising. I'll tell the Admiral you'll be away for a bit. Godspeed, and stay safe out there. Always gone back to Costa del Sol. But yeah, I've got, what other role quests have I still got to do? I've still got to do healer, and I've still got to do tank. I'm not going to be able to do range DPS for a bit. Actually, that reminds me, I need to decide whether I want to do that on Bard or not. Because I haven't done Dancer yet, and that's probably the next DPS I want to, play. One, because its job quests are actually pretty short, because it's only... Has it only got Stormblood? Yeah, it's only got the Stormblood levels to actually do job quests, so it'll be just 10 levels, and that'd be it. Actually, that'd be a quick one to get out as well. If I really wanted to do Dancer instead of Bard. Because I've played enough of Bard, I know how that goes. I feel like doing fresher jobs for me, with these role quests if I can. Like, obviously, Sage, I played it a fair bit. Reaper, I played it a fair bit. Paladin, I'll deal with it. Yeah, I gotta remember to actually do shit related to that. But yeah, if the queue actually takes a bit longer than usual, we've got backups. Apologies for having you come all this way, Aldine. Ever since our encounter with the blasphemy, I've been racking my brain to find a way of dealing with its debilitating attack. Sadly, I've come up empty-handed, and my companions fare no better. That's when I started thinking, if only our finest was still with us. He always had a knack for noticing what the rest of us missed. His eyes were so sharp he could spot a foe's weakness with a single glance. Thanks to him, we were able to slay both Leviathan and Titan, and live to tell the tale. The rub is, well, he's a bit eccentric. And yes, I know you could say that about all the company members, but unlike us, he prefers to work from the shadows. Truth be told, I've not seen him since the day we disbanded. I doubt he'd help his old comrades, even if we asked. But an order from the company's acting commander would be a different story. In our heyday, we had a way of reaching him. Whistle at the forked road, and sooner or later he'd show himself. Didn't matter when, winter or summer, in broad sunlight or the dead of night. We'd always be watching from afar. With any luck, he still is now. But I've rambled on enough. Go on now. This may be our best and only hope. Sorry, you want me to go to a random forked road and just whistle? Like, obviously, via the quest, it's showing us where to go, but, like, he didn't communicate that. It was just like, hey, go to a forked road and do this. I'm sure that'll work. Do I have to actually whistle? Or... Oh, no, wait, there isn't a thing. It's just... That is usually an interact thing. Here I was, enjoying my retirement. Why'd you have to go and bloody whistle? Probably the person we saw in that cutscene. I think so? Yeah, no, they've got a gun. Call me Lawrence. I'm the company's resident sharpshooter. At least I was in my day. No need to tell me who you are. I've been watching you for quite some time. Oh. Don't get the wrong idea. I'm just curious how my former mates are faring. Not as curious as folks were about me, though. First Wisecat, then old Mistbeard himself. Ha! As if these codgers could ever catch me. Now Eorzea's storied hero summons me forth. No need to say why. You're going to ask me to help you take down the blasphemy. Yeah, because you were there. I'm not asking you, I'm ordering you. You drive a hard bargain. I like that. Who am I to refuse an order from the company's acting commander? So tell me, acting commander, what specific duty would you task me with? I trust you do have a plan. Do I? I actually know if I do. So you need a way to neutralize the beast's most potent attack. I can tell you like getting up close and personal with your foes, so you'll be needing support from a distance. Who do you suppose might be best suited to that role? Melvib and her twin muskets can handle the job. Ooh. I mean, Melvib is a pick, but like, no. Them. Damn right. My eyes are among the keenest in the realm, as you've doubtless heard from Wisecat. In pure marksmanship, none in Limsa are the Admiral's equal. Yet Melvib is ill-suited for a supporting role. Not for lack of skill, of course, but rather... Come to think of it, there's something you should know. Follow me. Eh? Are you up on the ridge? You are. Quite the view, wouldn't you say? Often come here to admire the sea. If you would, indulge me for a moment and I'll spin you a yarn. Just try not to doze off. Back in piracy's golden age, the League of Lost Bastards ruled the Rotano. I was one of them, as was Melvib. We were led by none other than her old man, Blowfistvin. He's... Fuck. The most feared captain on the high seas. Feared by his enemies, that is. Stern and unforgiven though he was, he took me under his wing and showed me the ropes. Blowfistvin. Aye, he was like a father to me. To us all. Till that faithful day. It was in the year 1562, the Sixth Astral Era. Liminson merchantmen were struggling with nigh constant raids by the Sahagan. Around this time, Blowfist had yielded the day-to-day leadership of the Lost Bastards. Oh, sorry. Around this time, Blowfist had yielded the day-to-day leadership of the bastard Mervyn, his pride and joy. She was still growing into the role, though, and everyone knew the old captain was still calling the shots. Old Blowfist and his noble streak he did. Oh, had his noble streak he did. Ordered us to defend the traders from the fishbacks. Melvin... Oh, God, it still doesn't feel comfy saying that fucking word. Melvin led the effort, and we fought day after day to keep the seas safe. Fighting was fierce, but we always came out of it in one piece. Till we didn't. Till after a skirmish, a Sahagan survivor, with his last breath, summoned forth the Lord of the Whirl. The great beast toppled our mast and cracked the keel like an egg. We clambered around the merchantman as our own ship sank. Aboard the merchantman? Naught to do but wait for the end. Then comes Blowfist and his bleeding flotilla out of nowhere to pull us out of the fire. And he did. But the League of Lost Bastards would never be the same again. For even though we'd escaped with our lives, we soon discovered that Captain Blowfist, our iron-willed, unwavering leader, had fallen under Leviathan's thrall. Oh, and Melvin was the one that... Oh, shit. Of course, in those days, we didn't know much about drowning or tempering. Didn't know that what to make of our captain as he grew more agate by the day, his words devolving into crazed rambling. Then, one day, he vanishes, taken off with half our men. Not long after, a band of pirates calling themselves the Serpent Reavers began taking prizes in the Indigo Deep alongside the Sahagan. The helm was none other than Captain Blowfist, who cast his lot with the Sahagan. Melvin knew what had to be done. To her credit, she didn't shirk from the deed. She acted quickly, sneaking off undercover at night with a skeleton crew without so much as telling me. Of course, that didn't stop me from stowing myself in the cargo hold and joining her on the voyage. She was not too happy to see me at first. Wanted to leave me out of it, she said. But seeing as I made myself known when she was struggling to fend off a horde of Reavers and Sahagan, it wasn't hard to win her over. Her twin muskets fell on one after the next, as my sharp-shooting arm kept her safe from afar. We cut a path to the centre of the isle. It was there we found Blowfist, or rather the miserable wretch she'd been reduced to. All bones with skin shriveled. Oh my god, words. Hey, Haunted, how's it going? And a tangled mat of white hair, eyes bulging from his head like a fish as he prayed to the Lord of the Whirl. Melweb challenged him to a duel, and a dim memory must have flickered in his drowned mind, for he accepted. And so, with only me there to witness it, Melvib ended her father's life. League of Lost Bastards would have lived up to its name if it weren't for Melvib. She assumed full command and restored us to our former glory. Not long after, she triumphed in the Trident and was named Chief Admiral of Limsa Laminsa. I often think back upon that day. Seeing her charge into battle, muskets blazing. Might seem reckless to some, but that's how Captain Blowfist taught her. She knows no other way. Oh yeah, of course. How much grinding have you done, like, off-stream? Because I feel like you've been doing a hell of a lot of the game on-stream. I can't imagine you must have much grinding to do. Okay, I'll take that as a lot. Oh, shit. Have you been, like, cleansing Pokemon off-stream, or, like, what have you been doing? That's why I made it my job to support her from the shadows. And it's a role in which I'll happily serve again. Oh, that much to our old man. My only doubt was whether you, my friend, were worthy of commanding me. But watching you from afar has answered that question. Aye. Tell Wisegate and the rest of my no-good companions that Lorenz stands with them. Wow. Perfect timing. Takes so long in Colo compared to XD. Oh, maybe I'm thinking of XD and the amount of time. Yeah, So I watched someone play Colosseum XD back to back. I should have remembered Colosseum was a right pain in the ass, but okie dokie. What are we doing this time? Why did you home gang? What? Oh my god. Well, okay, maybe that was a mistake, because they also hit Vengeance? Oh, you're right, it does have that, doesn't it? Do I have that yet? No, not even close. This feels like we're gonna be... Yeah, okay. Holy shit. Armored up. Lame brick strike socks. Oh my god, wait, I do have the dot. Yep, okay, got it. It's got a lot of health. Oh dear, that's a healer down. Okay. Oh god, why? Why would you... Okay. Fucking healer just got blown up standing in the, Oh god. Standing in between the saws, and I don't know what possessed them to fucking do that, but... Alright, that one got a little bit closer to death. Fall off. Idiot. I'm sure they're dead now. Oh, fuck that. Nope. So how's life been? Not too bad. Honestly, I'm hanging out for the end of the year at this point, because... Ugh. Can't be bothered. Excellent work, old friend. That platform is our shortcut to the heart of the machine. All seems quiet on our front, so... Seven hells, we've got company. Why does this seem dark? Okay. Oh, we made it to the Codex. Okay. Ah, there you are, Aldine. We were met by a small welcoming party, but it was nothing we couldn't handle. Biggs and Wedge had just contacted me as well. They're headed here as we speak. Round rocks. So this is the Enigma Codex. And that must be the third and final core. 12, have mercy. If you could but see the volume of ether issuing from it. Oh, yes. Much swirly bright. Time wings can spread. Travel to overtimes. Make bad things good again. Hey Ryuzaki, how's it going? Could it be... Do we truly have the power to change the past? I could erase my mistakes. I could see him again. 3 years ago, my lost dear one. My once dear one back, yes. Round rocks helps Mide. Wait, no. Round rocks, no. You must save your strength. My worries too much. Round rocks is strong, Gobby. Uplanders, hold on to brain cases. Time wings spread. What? No. 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 Someone stop her. Someone? Seven hells, there's a girl gone mad! Stop this, Round Rocks! Stop, I say! Biggs? Where are we? Why is everything spinning? Biggs, Wedge, can you hear me? Round Rocks has engaged Alexander's time distortion mechanism. We're hurtling into the past. Where? What? Oh, Jesus Christ. Wait, is this whole thing stuck in a time loop? Like, we're about to appear here. And that's where Alexander comes from, which... Or, unless this is an alternate... Wait, actually, I forget what happened here the first time. But Biggs, over here! You're not going to believe this. Hey? What's Mai doing down there with those... Hold on. They're performing the summon ritual. Bugger me, we are in the past. What in the seven hells? Someone's taking control of the Colossus. Hold tight. I think it's about to go berserk. Oh no. Hold on. Damn it, Holt, this isn't right. We must abort the summoning. Quickly, Maid. The seal. Diane! No! Oh, fuck. I'm gonna need to get a recap from someone here, because... This seems similar to, but not exactly the same. Ugh. What is a metal-making kitten doing? Yeah, no, that's the scar. if you were going to show that this is different, you probably show the scar as, like, kind of in a different state. But then Backrix is here now? Oh, no. No, that's Round Rocks. Yeah, it immediately disappeared up. Oh, God. Well, we did it? It would seem we are back in our own time. Oh my god, that's the book! Fucking quick thing. All Thoughts got the book that Backrix lost in the past, describing all of the events that led up to this point, which is how he knew... Fuck. Damn it. Ugh. Past is made right, and we return to nowhere, to now times. Treasure hunters' friends die, as it is writ, as it must be. Uplanders serve quick thinks well today. So yeah, this whole thing was to make sure that the past happens. Because to make sure that the past keeps happening in the way it does, they need to take Alexander into the past to drop off the book that Backrix has. And then, I guess, like, they take control of Alexander, in the thing. Like, obviously they shoot Mide's, friends, absorb Diane. Fuck. Uplanders are not grasping meaning. Quick Things breaks into bitty pieces, fit in Uplanders' tiny brain cases. Time is flat round shape. All things Uplanders and Gobbies did are doing, and will do. Doings happen over and over and over again, for all times. Yeah, we're stuck in a fucking loop. So, when Mide and her friends attempted to summon Alexander 3 years ago, what they actually saw was us traveling back in time? But that's madness. Time is an endless circle? My failure, my pain, my suffering was all doomed to unfold like this from the very beginning? Oh no. She's gonna try and take control of Alexander to make it different, isn't she? Let us away, quickly. Mide must hurry! No. Nothing remains for me out there. Future, my past, my reason for being. It all ended before it ever began. What? What is your plan? Quick Things just called all the... I mean, I guess she gets taken prisoner, but, like, Jesus. Yeah, literally. Well, I reckon she's probably gonna go, fuck. Time is a flat circle. The only way I can break out of it is using Alexander. Chief, you stole her. And Round Rocks. Gods, I've never been so bloody glad to see you. Thought we'd never make it back in one... Wait, where's Mide? Mide stays behind in Giant of Whirlycogs, all because of Round Rocks. Grandmas must go back to giant whirlycogs. Save Mide. You leave that to us, child. Wedge, get Jessie on that link pearl and tell her to bring the Excelsior around. Though I don't much care for the answer, we finally know the truth behind the events of the day 3 years past. The Illuminati masterminded the massacre, and through some ungodly trick of time, it was us that brought them there to do the deed. And what about Maid? The only thing keeping her going was the hope that her beau's soul lived on in the machine. But seeing what happened to the poor bastard. Aye, we witnessed the truth with our own eyes. Sucked into the core of the Colossus to sate the Primal's appetite. What remains of him, it is no more than heat and light. That's a line to go out on. Thanks, Stoller. Well, mission failed. Thus spake Quick-Thinks. Biggs has instructions for you from Sid. Also, I recognize the name of that song. Yeah, literally. Quick-Think says the future's already been writ, eh? That we're fighting a losing battle? Well, we've got a thing or two to say about that, don't we, Aldine? Round Rocks is safe with us, which means the Illuminati won't be turn back time on us anymore. Ugh. And that's not all. Thanks to your efforts, we've got ourselves a straight path to the third and final core. Aye, the very heart of the Colossus. Put it out of action and the whole thing will grind to a halt. Let's go, Aldine. We'll show the Illuminati that the future's yet to be decided, and save Mide while we're at it. Oh, okay, bye. No, rip. Amazing mission complete. That was oh, fuck. Heeding Ramrox's innocent words, Alexander spreads forth its wings of time, swooping you and your bewildered companions 3 years into the past. Oh, actually, I should probably... No. Of course. Hang on. Yeah, only tanks. Fine. There you witness with your own eyes, and in a shocking turn of events, helped to bring about by your own hand, the tragedy that befell Mide and her companions that fateful day. Is time truly naught but a circle, the past, present, and future long since preordained, as the mad goblin prophet would have you believe? In the face of daunting odds, you press onward, that you might yet seize control of your own destiny. Well, fingers crossed. And fingers crossed the queue is kind. It didn't take too long last time, so... I'm hoping it'll be bearable. I mean, realistically, there's probably another group looking to do this next one now, when I'm queuing up, so... should be fine. Did Lorenz show himself? Another surprise. I had some hope your words might reach him, but never did I imagine he would agree so readily. Just one thing, Aldine. I'd appreciate it if you didn't mention Lorenz's involvement to the company. Landonal in particular. They'll find out soon enough regardless. Why? At any rate, this gives us new hope in our battle against the blasphemy. All that remains is to set the snare and lure the beast into our clutches. Our scouts are on the lookout for the creature as we speak. The latest reports are to be believed. We are drawing ever closer. Bring up OBS again. And with that, I'd best get back to it. Can I trust you to report these latest developments to the Maelstrom? Then, till we meet again, Commander. Hello? Okay, there we go. That was weird. And yeah, I feel... well, actually, no, I don't feel you on the loot, Ryuzaki. I have actually, like, this raid cycle, I've gotten pretty much everything I needed first or second time, I think? I got, like, really lucky on the rolls. Which is a shame, because I don't know if we're raiding anymore. Gone, like, a couple of weeks without anything, and... Sorry, 1 second. Two books is 2 books, I guess. True. Oh, actually, I think I might have had to use a book for one thing on P5S, I think? Search of the Blasphemy continues, though I understand you've been carrying out an entirely different investigation. Yeah, we got another member of the company heroes working with us. Marksman by the name of Lorenz, eh? The Admiral will be pleased. Of course, we won't have much call for his skills until the Blasphemy is found. Rest well and prepare yourself as necessary in the meantime. Lorenz. Why does that ring a bell? Takama sees. Secretariat appears visibly dismayed. Despite our best efforts, the blasphemies continue to elude us. For the time being, we... Sorry to interrupt, but I have an incoming communication from Weissgate. Commander, we've snared ourselves a blasphemy. We've our erstwhile companion Riol to thank. Knowing that the creature was once a Sahagan queen, he kept a close eye on the spawning grounds. Sure enough, he spied a massive black shadow moving beneath the water not long ago. After receiving word, Shamani Lamani directed the Maelstrom warships in the vicinity to hurl the beast with cannon fire into the Sestasha Sea Grot. Oh god, why there? Isolated as Sea Grot is, we can engage our foe without putting small folk at risk. Any words for your men, Commander? Duty of the strong is to protect the weak. Sorry, there's... sorry. Guys, I've got another call right now. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. Like, yeah. Sorry, my other link pearl just went off. I gotta attend to something real quick. He's just listening on the fucking link pearl, like watching a timer off in the corner, like, yeah, no, that's great, guys. Listen, I'll catch you. No, yeah, that's fine. So I'll see. No. Okay. Yeah, that's. Fuck you. That'll probably pop quickly. It was only a healer. Well, actually, it was a healer. Which has got the longest queue, but also is the not DPS role. Fuck, that might take a bit. Alright, what did everyone say while I was skipping through that shit? You don't have to tell me twice I've been aching for a rematch. Rush in blindly and it will go as poorly for you as it did the first time. Knowing you, I'm sure you'll show up just in time to see me deal the killing blow. Now, can we not save our vitriol for the quarry, which I've lured to the perfect spot that is now waiting patiently for all of you to put it out of its misery? Brave Flux's Gobby Booms blast over big blasphemy into bitty pieces. Motley crew you'll never find, but will serve you as well when the battle is joined. Believe you me. This is... Oh. Okay, the healer accepted this time. Come on. All the DPS accepted last time. Heart of the Creator. Oh, it's Pepsi Man? Eh? One of the healers just said, I'm here to stand in AoEs and run out of mana. And I'm fresh out of mana. Oh, God. Oh, these are the things you find in Redacted. In Shadowbringers. Yeah. That makes sense now. Oh, here it is. God, this song's so fucking good. He let his dot mob. Thanks, Haunted. Oh. Alright. Sure. Oh, yeah? Oh! Yep. Eternal Darkness? Excuse me? That's a permanent dot, too. Okay. Oh, hold up. Do left sword laser. Do it. Maybe not. Oh, shit. yet. I think we're gonna kill it before we... Yep. Before we need to do the rest. Huh. So is Brute Justice from the future? Oh, sorry, Cruise Chaser, not Brute Justice. What am I talking about? No. Whatever. No, don't. Fuck. How's my tanking call 1-800-don't-care? Well, I'm not gonna do something like that, to be honest. Outstanding, Aldine! Another Illuminati creation reduces scrap metal. I wager that the mere sight of you is enough to send the gobbies scurrying back to the drawing board. It's a pretty sizable bit of ether there as well. There it is. The heart of the beast. Only now that I see it up close do I comprehend the true scale of the thing. To have reached this size in so short a space of time, the core must be taking in ether at a positively ungodly rate. I'd be willing to wager that it can regrow itself faster than we could ever hope to chip away at it. Which means we'll need to change tact. Central control room houses everything required to operate the Colossus. It's not inconceivable that it might offer us a way to regulate or even shut off the flow of ether to the core. Of course, any attempt to control Alexander is doomed to fail without the guidance of the Enigma Codex. There is only one person alive who can access its secrets. But Chief, do we really need to drag the poor girl back there? What if she falls into Illuminati hands again? Hey. Uplanders waste their tongue flaps. Quick thinks has seen future. True future. And it ends badly for Uplanders. Very, very badly. Uplanders think they just lazy walk into central control. Quick thinks not. All passages are sealed. All floaty boards disabled. Only way left open is here through core chamber. And when Uplanders come next, it will be Uplanders' end times. Quick Thinks has seen it. What? A bad Shinoa. What? Well, time to grab the book. Wait, Wedge. Is it just me, or are you getting the feeling we've seen all this happen before? Huh. Watcher Book of Backrix. And look, writings end where Backrix leaves off, when Shinoa sends Watcher Book spinny falling from Backrix's fingers. What the... You mean to say the book Quick Thinks has been reading from all this time is your journal? The same journal that slipped from your hands when we travelled back in time? So that's how he was able to anticipate our every move. He's no prophet, just a gobby with delusions of grandeur and a diary from the future. So the glorious bleeding future he was always going on about, the one that was writ, was nothing but Backrix's record of the stuff we'd already seen. Bugger me. I've just had a thought. Oi, Cat. Are you Schrodinger from the shortstop, or are you Quick Thinks' familiar Shinoa? Twice for yeah was it, Chief? I bloody knew it. She's both. After Schrodinger went tumbling down from the Colossus, and don't ask me how she survived the drop, Quick Things found her, took her in, and gave her a new name. It's like there's two... It's like there are two cats, but also one? At the same time? Setting aside for the moment the question of whether or not that even makes sense, what possessed that confounded cat, whatever you want to call her, to do all this in the first place? I swear what she's done is make a right old mess of things. Now, Wedge. Taking out our frustration on a mewling kitten won't get us any closer to dismantling the core. Getting back to the crux of the matter. Macrix, you said the journal ends right where you left off, yes? That's it. Nothing but blank pages from that point on. Do you hear that, everyone? Though Quick Thinks would have us believe otherwise, the future from here onward, that is still to be written. I'll be damned if we won't be the ones to write it. And out we go. Alright, bye, cat. What's the bet the cat's like the only remaining thing in Dayan or something? Also, yeah, what the fuck is happening up here? Future Book is gone, but no matter. All knowings of true times are safe up here, in Quick Thinks' brain case. Quick Thinks is chosen one, mender of history. Truth is unchanging. True times choose Quick Thinks to do their bidding. True times send Shinoa into past, deliver to Quick Thinks knowings of future. True times live inside, guiding all of Quick Thinks' doings. Every tongue flap, every busy deal, every brain spark of Quick Thinks brings world closer and closer to perfection, guides Illuminati to rightful places, rulers of the New World Order. True times will not be unmade by ignorant uplanders. Quick Thinks needs no future book, no gobby girl. Quick Thinks needs nothing and no one but one's own self. Future has chosen, and future chooses Quick Thinks. Yes, even now, power granted by true time wells in from Quick Thinks' fingertips. Power beyond understanding of Uplanders' feeble brain cases. Alexander, Overwatcher of true times, deliver divine judgment on ignorant Uplanders and crush them out of existence for all times. Oh, fuck. He can control it? Isn't that just game over then? I guess not. Let me see if I've got this right. 3 years ago, the Quick Thinks of back then found the journal that the Backricks have now dropped, which was only possible because we traveled into the past, what with time being a circle and all that. So, he had a look inside, and not knowing the truth of the matter, got into his head that he was some sort of prophet chosen to set history straight, and that Shinoa, who miraculously delivered the book to him, was a messenger from the future sent to show him the way. That's all well and good, but the question remains, why did that bloody cat start all this in the first place? What could she possibly stand to gain from setting in motion this ridiculously convoluted series of events? Another answer found, another question raised, eh, Aldine? Yeah, that is the video game from start to finish. Judgment Day. Biggs steels himself for what may well be your final confrontation with the Illuminati. Alright, Aldine, this is it. We still don't know exactly how we're going to disable the core, but we do know that our only chance is to get back to the central control room. We also know that there's only one way in, and that Quick Thinks isn't going to let us through without a fight. Now, we can be pretty sure he can't see the future, not anymore at least, and without Round Rocks to read the codex for him, he won't be turning back time on us either. But he's still a power-mad maniac with some of the deadliest machina in the realm at his disposal, and after losing that book of his, I'd wager he's trigger fingers feeling pretty bleeding itchy. Aye, we best be ready for a battle and a half. Muscle against metal, man against machine. Gods, I don't know whether to laugh, cry, or soil myself. Apple 3. Ah, here comes the Chief now. It's time to move out. Oh, we're just... Yeah, okay. Time moves on, in perfect past giving way to perfect future. Worthy or unworthy of place in New World Order, Alexander will judge. Yeah, I guess we have to be here to witness whatever the hell is about to happen, so... Oh. Yes, all as this Quick Thinks foresees. Truth hammer of Alexander falls on Uplanders. Ignorant and unworthy are not welcome in the Illuminati future. Here, Uplanders meet their end times. What? Freestyle field is deactivated? No matter. Uplanders will be reduced to smolder dust. Fire! Seven hells. Now that was a bit too close for comfort. Is everyone alright? Colossus? Inside the Colossus? Look, I don't know what that thing was, but I'm pretty damn sure I know where it went. More accurately, when. I'm not mistaken, what we're looking at is a localized time distortion of time. The only question is when our metal friend will reappear. Better not to wait, lest it catch us unawares. Aldine, I need you to head into the distortion and dismantle that thing. We'll secure a path to the central control while you do. Good luck. Oh yeah, just go fight Dio, except he's the size of the fucking building and can shoot beams. I'm sure that'll go perfectly. As the crystalline heart of the primal swells ever greater, its thirst for power unquenchable, your only hope lies in calling upon the knowledge of the Enigma Codex to cut off the flow of ether to the Colossus's core. So it is that you and your companions must make a final brave foray into the belly of the great steel beast. Yet your path will not be an easy one, for the Illuminati mastermind QuickThinks has promised that your next journey to the core will be your last. Who will be judged worthy of inheriting the future, and who will be cast aside as a forgotten afterthought to history? Final confrontation with the Illuminati is at hand. I can do this as a healer, I would much prefer that. No, I'd like to do that tonight. Fuck. It's always fucking tank. So he's just distorted time. Oh, how the fuck does that even work? I'd certainly just witnessed another manipulation of time, but by whom? With Roundrock's gone and the Enigma code... You'll tank and you'll like it, yeah, pretty much. Roundrock's gone and the Enigma code rendered useless. It can't very well be the Illuminati. Could Alexander have a will of its own? At any rate, we stand ilms from the core, very heart of a primal. Whatever the true nature of the entity that awaits you in there, you can be sure it'll be like no foe you've ever faced before. Godspeed, Aldine. Talk about narrow escape. If I'd been standing so much as a yalm to the left, I'd be a pair of smoking boots by now. Anyway, we'd better get on with securing the area, so that Y'shtola can bring up the rear with Roundrocks. We didn't want to drag the poor child back here, but she's the only one who can access the controls. So that swirling void is some sort of ripple in time. Can't say I like the sound of that. You take care of there, Aldine. Yeah, you should be fine. It's fine. It's fine. You'll be fine. For fuck's sake. I wanted the aetheryte. I want the aetheryte. Wait, what? Oh, I can't teleport from here, because this is one of those raid instances. Right. That makes sense. Snap clicks. Oh. I wanted to talk to them. Alright, try that again. This one, this raid hasn't used too many of those spaces that are, like, isolated from the rest of the game world. They're a bit more commonplace now. Like, Omega has one, Eden has one, Asphodelos has one. Alright, I guess we're back to the job stuff until the queue pings. Hopefully it'll just be in the... that's an instance. God damn it. Okay. I have a backup plan. Well, I have a backup plan. I got some tribe stuff I can do. We're also going to do that as Red Mage, because I want to level that. It's the only other one I've got above 80. Alright. Leader to leader. Trina's shoulders are thrown back and her stance is braced. Her normally jovial gaze looks steeled for trouble. Well, Dean, I'm glad to see you. I haven't made much headway on our Gajasura problem, but let me tell you about the rest of it. Oh god, what happened now? Okay. Like I said, no tearful reconciliation or nothing, but having folks at the Mayhan's been giving us peace of mind. Between our little outfit and Kankana's contracts, we've got every sort of adventure you could ever need. Orgol's been stopping by when she can, too. She's gotten mighty good at writing. think she's got the instincts of a racer. Once Ogle finds her groove, she's unstoppable. As a fellow adventurer, she makes me proud. Yeah, once Ogle finds her groove. There's no doubt she's been setting a great example for our recruits. So much so that even the Radiant Host's been asking us for guards and lookouts to patrol the roads. Works out in our favor, seeing as we'll be the first to know if Akala ever decides to. Boss! Right on cue. We just got word. A whole mob of Gadjasura closing in on us, and I don't think it's because they got wind of our deal on Lasissus or nothing, neither. Lasissus? What? They'll be here any moment, boss. What do we do? Gassa, go and find Orgol at Palika's stand and have her report here. Then, I want you to make the rounds and tell the folks in this area to be on the alert. Got a hunch Akala's only after us, but just to be safe. Maru, I want you to keep up your maintenance on the carts. No need to panic, but if matters should run awry, I want everyone ready to leave. Understood? Going to relay the situation to our friends at the Mayhem. As for you, Aldine, I'd like you to go and graciously welcome our Gadjasura guests. Any fights picked with you, you've got my permission to finish. But I don't want no blood on your hands. Don't mean to make things complicated, but that's how it's got to be. I'll owe you one. Report back when you've a handle on things, yeah? Survey your surroundings and defeat any enemies that might appear. Jesus, really? Okay. Guess I'm gonna beat up some poor people. Whoa. I mean, they are, like, assaulting everyone, so, like... Hello? Oh, there we go. I wonder if you can actually use, like, displacement and that for... they've got the same timer as the gap closer. I don't actually know, like, Red Mage enough to be able to go, oh yeah, I can use a displacement to get out of AoEs, or if it really has to be timed with burst. Yeah, that one's gonna get me. Yeah. Oh, right. They were over here. Welcome back. As you can see, we're at a bit of a deadlock with our favorite hippo enthusiasts here. This is hardly the time to be glib, Trinar. But rest assured that I am prepared to do all that is necessary in self-defense. And that should be a swift and decisive offense. Hold on a moment. I'm angry, Ogle. When I think about what Akala's stolen and who he's hurt, I start boiling like afternoon soup. But securing him ain't gonna solve the bigger issue. I say we talk first. See if we ain't so different after all. You too weak for Akala. Leave. Leave Hippos. Go! You want us to leave Savannah? That ain't an option, and you know it. If you've got such a hankering for our hippo carts, there is another way. You could always join us. Me and my associates, me and my people, we built this place to welcome us when nowhere else would. So there ain't no version of this where we simply up and leave because you demand it. But you know exactly what I'm talking about, don't you? You know what it's like to have no place to welcome you. To need to take care of your people, no matter what. That's why I don't want to fight you. People no place for home. But you protect people. You... same as Akala. But Akala hits your people. Tell truth. You no forgive no Akala. Like I said, I'm angry. No one messes with my family and gets away with it. That's why I want to settle things with you, leader to leader. Fair and square. Akala hits stronger than weak you. Akala win. Sure keen on violence, ain't you? When I say settle things, I'm not talking about a fight. I'm talking about a race. On hippo carts. Oh, God. Please don't go into a cutscene where this is actually going to happen. You gotta turn to me and say something about, yeah, okay, we're gonna do it, blah, blah, blah. Oh, no, come on. We're turning up the BGM for this. Oh, I do remember this music, actually. Well, I remember this bit. Oh, that's not a... Okay. Jesus Christ, this thing hits hard. Either that or I'm just not being healed. I don't know which. That looks like they're ranged. Ow. Counters at 5. Nice. Holy shit. Oh, I don't think I should be standing. Oh no. Oh god. Ugh. Nope. Fuck it, I'm gonna see what's in here. Oh, holy shit. Oh, I'm so glad I went in here. Although I think fucking DPS should have done that. But none of them actually went through there, so like... I don't fucking know. Like, that's literally us over there. Yeah, we did the thing! Oh my god. Oh, okay, this is like one of the... Alright, this is like one of the best raids they've ever done. Or at least from like the normal... From the aesthetic and stuff perspective. That's really fucking cool. What the hell? Oh, God, what now? just gonna pop in Volm. Yeah, like, no one stacked on the fucking stack marker before the time cast went off. It's just got fucking annihilated. There's something to be said for, like, seeing the, seeing, like, the effects, hit. Well, sorry, the markers hit, and just knowing that you got clipped by one, and you're just waiting for the animation to play out to confirm that you're just dead. There's something to be said for Alexander's, like, time freeze thing, where it's, like, an extended version of that. Oh, loot. Oh, of course. I got that on an 8? Holy fuck. Okay, I'll take that. I did it? You do not disappoint, old friend. The path to the control room is clear. Everyone, follow me. Flow of ether to the core must be stopped. Pray lend us your strength one more time, child. Oh, so if you've seen the many opinions on the Game Awards Game of the Year nominees, I haven't seen them, no. I don't really care, to be honest. You all okay? When Quick Thinks winds back time, doings of Uplanders will be undone. History will be rewritten, and Illuminati will rule over new world order. Ha! You think you can take round rocks from us? You're welcome to try. Foolish Uplanders. Knowings of the Enigma Core are not known to just one. Is it the cat? Oh god, we're doing this again, aren't we? What in the... The damn thing's responding to him. Uplanders are slow-seeing. Quick Thinks never needed Gobby Girl from the beginning. When the final core is activated and Alexander fully awakens, its power will be such that it could entirely consume any who sought to control it. You were too craven to risk your own life until you had no choice. Treasure Hunter! The Treasure Hunter is too slow coming. Future has chosen. Poor deluded fool. You never did work it out, did you? Future doesn't choose us. We choose the future. Brutal. Now, child! So the knowledge in the Enigma Codex allowed you to disable the call. Our stores are depleting rapidly. Without a steady supply of ether, it's only a matter of time before the whole thing grinds to a halt and fades away. Roundrocks is glad to see Treasure Hunter safe, but how is Treasure Hunter sneaky hiding from Illuminati? I don't know. There was great shaking and I was thrown from my feet into some dark, cramped place. Must have lost consciousness, because I don't remember anything until a few moments ago. That seems awfully convenient. Almost like someone knew that... Huh. Sounds to me like you had a nice nap in a rubbish chute. But what matters is that you're safe. And with that, I think we can declare this operation a success. Kitty cat. Meow. Oh my god, camera. Chief says the advanced calculating device inside the Colossus, Alexander's brain if you will, is still running on auxiliary power. See that device glowing red over there? There are ones just like it all over the place. In that sense, I suppose it's like the entire Colossus is one giant brain. If Alexander puts its mind to something, why, I bet it could conceive of things beyond our mortal comprehension. Sweet. Poor Maid, eh? The last truly believed that her beloved was alive somewhere inside the sealed beast. Can't imagine how she's feeling now. Roundrocks is so happy that Maid is safe. Roundrocks has so many treasures to show Maid back at Shortstop. I truly remember nothing. It was as if I was floating in a vast dark emptiness. And yet, I was not afraid. It was as if a great presence surrounding me in every direction was watching over me, its eyes gentle. Yeah. I think Diane may have had a hand in this last little bit. Feel the presence of the horn beneath us. It and the core have become as one, forming an instrument of unbridled destruction. If we do not stop the core now, it will soon grow beyond the ability of anyone to contain. It's a little wonder our foe was loath to reach out to it with his own hand. Quick Thing set a few tricks up his sleeve right to the end, eh? With Roundrocks, we saw the Codex grant its knowledge to a child with a pure, innocent belief in its ideals. Seeing Quick Things do the same thing, it seemed a crazed obsession as a suitable substitute. Not that it availed him much in the end. Yeah. To see my work here is done. Let's take our leave. What? Excuse me? Damn it all! Didn't we kill that bastard? Negative. Quick Things better built own body. Made stronger than ordinary gobby. Quick Things is not unmade by simple flesh wound. Better built? Seven hells, that's not a mask, it's his face! He's more machina than Goblin. Oh, fucking what? Oh, Jesus. O Alexander, Lord of steel and worthy cogs, outspread wings of time, let ignorant and unworthy feel divine judgment. Codex responds. He means to return to the past. Access denied? What means this? This red glow. Alexander is refusing to obey his commands. Alexander! Junk brain machine! Quick Things is chosen one! Tongue flaps of Quick Things must be obeyed! Okay, that shattered a lot cleanly than the last time. Seem Alexander has achieved what a simple flesh wound could not. Quick thinks his permanent deactivation. What, how, and why is less clear. If I didn't know better, I would say the machine has a mind of its own. Yeah, almost like the mind of Diane is still somewhere. Diane? My love, could it truly be you? You were in there all this time, weren't you? Watching over me, keeping me safe. It's also using the 2 for yes. Because the cat, yeah. Did it just blink? Twice? Bugger me, the machines are actually talking to her. So his soul was, really was in the primal all this time. Chief, is that even possible? The core. Without the codex to bridle its power, it rages out of control. Drinks an ether like no primal I've ever known. We must stop it now, lest Eorzea be bled dry. Finally, I see. This is why you summoned me to this place, isn't it, my love? Thank you for guiding me here, Aldine. And Round Rocks. Know that I shall always treasure the time we shared. Farewell, my friends. Mine, no! Mine must not go! My friends, leave this place. Leave now. Fear not, Alexander will trouble you no more. My love! What is this place? How best to put it? We stand inside a mathematical simulation, calculated and projected by the device at the heart of the Colossus. One might equally say it is the dream that Alexander dreams. What of our companions? Are they... Their fate was not mine to change, Mide. All that came to pass did so for a reason. History is as it was, as it should be, free of the paradoxes that spelled its undoing. From this place, unfettered by the mortal construct of time, Alexander looks out upon past, present, and future, seeing infinite possibilities. I see what it sees and feel what it feels. This perfect machine, born from yearnings for an ideal world. Oh, if you could see the worlds we have seen. A world in which the Illuminati rule history with an iron fist, every nation brought under their yoke. A world in which Alexander spread wide the wings of time and swept the lesser moon from the heavens, averting the calamity. Alexander dreamed all the realities imaginable, all the realities mathematically computable, and in the end reached a single logical conclusion. It would change nothing, and erase itself from existence. But why? Alexander possesses the power to travel through time and space, and reshape history for the better. But such power comes at great cost. The sheer quantity of ether consumed in the process means that Alexander itself would, mayhap not immediately, but inevitably, bring ruin to this world. This perfect machine, this supreme manifestation of logic and science, deemed its own existence a threat. And so it chose to do nothing. To leave history untouched and the future in the hands of man, with all its imperfections. Such was Alexander's divine judgment. Time will come when the fate of this world is placed in the hands of one warrior. For reasons hidden to me, the future from that day forth remains shrouded in mystery, beyond even the Colossus's ability to calculate. And yet Alexander chose to believe in that man and the light within him. I met that man, my love. I believe in him too. There was but a single time Alexander was spurred to action. Not to change history, but to preserve it. The summoning of the Colossus and the events that followed had potentially disastrous consequences for our reality. Its fabric strained to accommodate an infinite number of potential futures separated by nary a thread. Were the wings of time to fall into the hands of the Illuminati, the repercussions would be dire indeed. History would be written over and over again, each time bleeding the land of ether. In the end, the Colossus would usher in another calamity. To prevent this tragedy, to preserve the circle of time as it had already been set in motion, Alexander sent forth a humble servant to do its bidding. Clockwork Coel, an eternal child, to gently nudge history back onto its proper path. And now, but one task remains. Having become one with the Horn, the core is well nigh indestructible. It would only regrow itself until it bled the world dry. So we must heed Alexander's wish and seal it away, far from the reach of man. Close pocket of space-time. A fraction of an instant that will repeat in perpetuity for all eternity. That is where the core must go. And us with it. Don't you see, my love? We're already there. In coming here, to you, I have closed the circle of time. I am all but certain of it. When I accepted the horn all those years ago, the man who gave it to me said that it had the power to grant any wish. So I took it in my hand. I prayed and prayed with every ounce of my will for the one true desire in my heart. To be with you forever. Ooh, the barrier's gone black. Meanwhile, that day is come and gone, like thrice over. I forget how many times we saved the world. I don't think that's what that means, Ryuzaki. Take that, though. Roundrox is back in Nildleshire with the chief. Everyone's safe and sound, except for Maid, that is. Poor lass always had a flair for the dramatic, but to think she'd throw herself into the core. It's odd, though. Could have sworn I heard her voice in there, saying the Colossus would trouble us no more, or something of the sort. For what it's worth, it has been sleeping like a baby ever since we got out. That's not the half of it. Take a closer look inside the barrier, Aldine. It's like time is standing still. Oh, it's... Oh. Yeah, it froze time around itself. Huh. Fuck if I know what it all means, but I'd like to believe Maid and her love somehow sealed away the core for us. Softens the bow a bit, you know? Of endings and beginnings. Biggs has been reflecting on your final confrontation. Oh, that's just all of them. Nice. Phew. Still not sure how we managed it, but I'm just happy to be out of that godforsaken place in one piece. Of course, it's a damn shame what happened to Maid. Hold on a moment, Aldine. She's what? Aye, Chief. Leave it to us. Bloody hell, Aldine. Roundrox has gone missing. I've been worried sick about that poor lass ever since we got back. I mean, how would you feel if you saw your best friend throw herself into a running engine? Oh, I could hazard a guess. I'll wager she's run off somewhere the two of them used to frequent together. Wedge and I will have a look around here. Why don't you search the collector's quarter? Come on, let's find her before she gets herself into any more trouble. Where am I going? Oh. Oh, of course, the fucking bridge. Oh, it is Uplander. Why does Uplander come to this place? I'm not sorry for worrying Uplanders. Roundrox just wants to go to a quiet place and do some back thinking. Running out of giant whirly cogs. Oh, running out of giant whirly cogs. Roundrox feels something rattling in pocket. So Roundrox reaches in and cannot believe what she finds. Rattling thing is glowstone, Roundrox's favourite treasure. But it is dark. Even with many tryings, glowstone does not glow for Roundrox, not anymore. I didn't put a pause in there. There you are, child. We're worried sick about you. What's that, Aldine? Is all amiss? Yeah, they hadn't quite mastered, like, the scene construction in these scenes, I feel, back in Heavensward. Codex no longer responds to a touch. Intriguing, if not entirely surprising. Right, I guess I would hazard that it's because this experience has served to open her eyes. The Enigma Codex was born from one man's all-consuming pursuit of perfection. Its knowledge sealed off from any who harbored even a sliver of doubt as to the merits of its ideals it espoused. Quick thinks, might in their youth, Roundrox. Though their reasons might differ, arrogance, youthful idealism, childish innocence, none thought to question the words within, and so the Codex opened itself to them. But now Roundrox has seen with her own eyes what blind devotion to ideals could bring. She is not the naive child she was before. Aye. It's all well and good to dream of building something perfect. But sooner or later, you have to stop dreaming and start doing. Hammering it together by your own hand. With your own blood, sweat, and tears. In so doing, you are forced to confront your own failings. And deal with your frustration at the world's unfortunate habit of falling below expectations. Hell, there may come a time when you just want to tear the whole bloody thing apart and start again. But more often than not, you emerge from it all with something you can hold on to. And carry with you into the future. And that will do a damn sight more for you than any starry-eyed ideal. Roundbox understands. Roundbox will collect more and more junk. Build a city of great treasures with own hands. Roundbox has just one wish. What glowing glowstone is peace of mind's dream. Roundbox would give back to mind. Noble wish, child. Would that we could grant it. But if you're the sealed giant and all that lies within that barrier, it's far beyond the reach of mortal hands. Frozen in a single moment until the end of time. It's a fate I'd not wish on anyone. Kitty cat. Well, look if it is. You have a real knack for turning up underfoot, don't you? I'm reminded of that apparent ease with which this little coil seemed to slip in and out of the Colossus. If not for the small matter of time having stopped in there, I'd sent her in with Roundrox's glowstone without a moment's hesitation. Yes? To Muse. Might that suggest a willingness to try? Giving a stone to a cat in the hopes of delivering it to two souls trapped in time. Now I think I've seen everything. Do you think those two will ever be free of that place? Mayhap one day, when the perfect future they sought to bring about becomes a reality. In that sense, one might even say their fate is in our hands. Leave to Roundrox. Roundrox works hard. Builds sparkly, shining future for mind. How shall we, child? And with that, Aldine, we must take our leave. For all you have done to stave off yet another primal threat, you have our gratitude. I contacted Biggs and Wedge to let them know that they can call off the search. Needless to say, they were relieved to hear that Roundrox is safe. It was also a matter they were looking to discuss with you. They said they'd be waiting for you back at the shortstop. If you will be returning to the shortstop, I would ask you a small favour of you as well. Pray deliver this volume to Backrix, and tell him I believe it is that which he seeks. Till next we meet, Aldine. Time are we at? I think I might finish off the job quest just to kind of round out the stream. Seems like a decent idea. Since I'm already, like, basically at the end of it, too. Now, Roundrox is safe at shortstop, and Backrix is easy breathing. Uplanders have thanks to Backrix. Oh, Backrix. Yeah. Uplanders bring present for Backrix? Judging from the wear and tear of the parchment, this elegantly penned document entrusted to you by Y'shtola appears to be quite ancient. Wait, what? Why did they get... This is Charlian legend book from Y'shtola. Backrix was waited for legend book for a long time. Backrix has been reading about many things. About Enigma Codex, and blue-haired uplander that writes it. Maybe these knowings will save Gobbyflock from giant whirlycogs, thinks Backrix. Now Giant of Whirlycogs sleeps and Gobbyflock is safe, but still, Backrix would fill brain case with knowings, fill pages of Watcher book with data. Let Backrix see. Yes. It is just as Backrix. Are Backrix's eyes playing tricks on him? Oi, you feeling alright there? You look like you've seen a ghost. Page's fairy legend of Hotgo tribe, uplanders of blue hair. Many, many years ago in old times, 2 children, boy and girl, outstepped from belly of great steel giant. 2 children grow to man-woman, become father and mother of great people of Hotgo. Names of 2 are Dayan and Maid. Look at handwriting. Even faces are same looking. What? Egads, that's our mind, Dayan. Why, that means that one day they'll be freed from their ancient reborn... from their fate and reborn far, far in the past? So, after searching for an eternity, they finally found the perfect world they were searching for. May just be a fairy tale, but I, for one, would like to believe it. Fairy legend goes on. 2 children step out of steel giant holding small stone. Stone is dark when sitting on ground, but holds stone in hand and shiny lights. Glowstone of round rocks. Maybe? I get, yeah. Let me see if I have this straight. The codex fragment you gave to that Koel a few moments ago now features in a legend from ages past. That can't be possible, can it? They're in a time machine, Wedge. I don't fucking... At this point, I'm about to believe bleeding anything. But that reminds me, there was something I wanted to ask you, Aldane. Remember when we went into the core and almost got our asses fired by that Colossus inside a Colossus? Well, I felt the strangest sensation then. A feeling that chilled me to the bone. As if something terrible had happened that I couldn't, for the life of me, remember. What? I felt it too. So tell us, did you see anything when you were going in and out of time? Do you have any idea what happened to us while Quick Thinks was spinning the hands of the clock? Yeah, I'm afraid I do. You're afraid you do? That's not ominous in the least. On second thought, how about you don't tell us? Thank you very much. You get no arguments from me. There are some secrets better left secret. And from the look on Aldane's face, I reckon this is one of them. Wait, was that was talking about when we went back in time to stop Alexander from blasting everyone, right? I'm pretty sure that's what that was referring to, but... Anyway, seeing this long and thoroughly mind-boggling battle of ours has finally come to an end. Of course, there's still plenty of work to be done. But now that Quick Things is out of the picture, I've got high hopes that Round Rocks and her friends will one day build their shining kingdom of rubbish and refuse. Speaking of work, we better get back to it before the chief catches us chattering. Always a pleasure, Aldane. Till next time. There we go. Come on. Well. like, I really enjoyed that. I'm surprised I managed to see so much of like, this quest line showing its age. In so much purely as, like, the, like, blocking of scenes and stuff. And the puppeteering, I guess you'd call it, too. Like, there's just... in the cutscenes that were just in the overworld and not, like, fully animated, you could tell in a lot of places that there was stuff that just, like, it was, like, a little bit awkward. Also, if you don't have one, you can get a Black Curl minion for 20k MGP. Good to know. Yeah, like, I guess it's because I hadn't done anything, like, as old as Heavensward in a while. So I didn't really think that I would notice the difference that much, but it's kind of like going back to ARR and realizing how rough things were, like, if you get into... once you get to Heavensward or, Stormblood. Nonetheless, like, that was a fucking great quest line. And, like, weaving in the turning back time into the like, final fight of the raid, too, is just, fucking great. But that's also, like, the raid design, too, is, like, so much different than, like, the rest of the raids going forward, like Omega, Eden, and Asphodelos, where, like, it is one singular boss, whereas, like, pretty much every single boss battle, except I think it was, like, the final of each wing, had, like, trash to clear, like it was an Alliance raid. Which is obviously different, and I think might have killed the pace a little bit, because it kind of just started off as nothing, and maybe that's just because I'm not doing it min-eye level. Like, maybe maybe you have to actually pay attention to the trash a little bit more when you're not blitzing through it like that, but yeah. Yeah, early installment raid weirdness. Yeah, I had heard about it, but, like, yeah. Like, it wasn't a big deal. I think it was just, like, interesting to kind of, like, look back on. Yeah, also, like, I'd have to think about the time mechanics of that a bit more too, but I appreciate they did, like, an actual paradox thing and then just, like, found some way to, like, go, okay, the paradox exists, this is no longer a problem still, though. Like, that's kind of hard to do if you can't just, like, seal away something in time. So yeah, like, just, yeah, really interesting narrative-wise. I haven't actually thought about, like, how I feel about each of the raids. I think I still like Eden the most. I'll have to have a think about that. Especially because, like, we haven't gotten to the end of Asphodelos yet, and that is what turning into a thing like, I feel like, Alexander, where there's gonna be some shit that's in there that's, like, either been waiting thousands of years or has caused a weird, like, time thing. But I feel like you can't really do the weird time thing without having an explicit way to stop it. Mega still holds #1 spot for me. Yeah, I also have to remember that, like, I'm also looking at these in retrospect too, doing them, like, sitting in queue for almost as long as the fight goes, and then, like, you know, obviously, like, kind of getting it, but to some degree also, like, missing out on a bit of it. I think also because I've done the Savage on Asphodelos, it, like, hits different as well. Well, I am doing Savage Asphodelos. Yeah. But yeah, I can see why that earned an ultimate. That just makes a lot of sense. Because it's a really fucking good series. Anyway, final job quest. Or role quest. Aldine, the others should be along soon. Blasphemy is still contained within the Sistasha Secret. There it will meet its end, Navigator Welling. I need to turn the music down when I get back into it. Would that my brothers and I could join you in the fight, and yet blasphemous though it may be, that beast was once our mother. I understand, Noel. Forgive us what we must do. Where there's a... Or Pandemonium, I'm thinking Asphodelos. All I know for Pandemonium is based on the names. Next Wing should be a reference to Elysium. I mean, that would make sense. We've been to... what? Asphodelos, Abyssos. Oh! Oh, I forget the fucking name. There's something other than Elysium it could be, though. Although Elysium would be appropriate, obviously. Were there a means to reverse the transformation, we would do all in our power to bring your mother back. Sadly, there was nothing left of her to save. For the future of the Sahagin and Limsa alike, the blasphemy must be laid to rest. And when the deed is done, I would bring your brothers, even the crushing tide, aboard the great ship we call Vilbrand. Do not want to slay your mother, but this thing she has become, mindless beast who would enslave and kill her own, in effort to the memory of who she was. It is not her. It is not. Remember this always. You must. I want to ask you to shoulder the burden of matricide. When the time comes to strike the final blow, I will do the deed. Admiral. All you say is true, and yet... Commander, I've sighted a group of Sahagin, crushing tide most like, heading straight for the sea grot. You'd best make your way here and fast. Time to move out then. Any words for your men before we set sail? Sure. Say the blasphemy falls. Well, Ryuzaki, wouldn't Elysium be in the back brackets then? Like, I don't think the name is going to be Elysium. You've grown into this well, haven't you? Oh, I mean, enough talk. It's time to show the realm of the Company of Heroes. Hasn't lost a step. Aye! Stand a better chance of slipping past a crushing tide if we split up. Aldine and I will go together, while the rest of you take a different route. Let us brook no further delay. To Sistasha. Oh yeah, those are good changes. I'm hoping just like every patch they come up with more and more to put in, because, I mean, yeah. My queen, I beg of you, pray show your loyal son mercy. What did you think was gonna happen, you idiot? Good. Fuck you. Blasphemy, the Indigo Beast. That's... I'm almost certain that's not a PS3 thing. It's Dao, or what's left of him. That doesn't seem like the kind of thing that would be limited by the PS3, if I'm going to be honest. Speak it, Dao! Why would our queen do such a thing? It is as the shorewalkers say. What we thought a blessing is in truth a terrible curse. Psh! The horror! We must away at once. And leave the shorewalkers to face our Queen Mother alone. No. I will stand with them. Holy shit. You mustn't sully your hands with the blood of your mother. Go and be with your kin. Go! Forgive me. was beginning to think you wandered off a cliff, Lorenz. Must you say it like that? I prefer to think of myself as fashionably late. But enough talk. It comes. God, I hope not. Here it comes. We're counting on you, Lorenz. What? What? Alright, let me do it. Oh my god. Oh, the crew's here. Oh, it didn't even break the fucking... good. Cool. Oh, okay. Not quite dead. Uh-huh. Oh, people from the Crushing Tide actually came to help. Shit. I will not ask for your forgiveness, but this I promise. You will be remembered for the mother you were. Admiral, I have no words. Our Queen Mother returns to the depths in eternal slumber. With your strength, you could have crushed us easily. Why did you spare our lives? The beast and the blasphemies are born from the despair in our hearts. But no more. I would break the cycle. Though Tao may have been blind to it, I believe in a future where Sahagin and Leminson live in harmony. Even after losing who she was, your queen made for your spawning grounds. And it is there she drew her last breath. When your next queen is crowned, now that she will have a safe place to raise her young. Oh, know that she will have a safe place to raise her young. Once you've selected a suitable location, Limsa will recognize and honor your claim.
A promise for which we are grateful, Admiral. But what of the other peoples of Vilbrand?
The kobolds are open to the idea. The details will need to be negotiated, but I am confident we can reach an agreement. Sahagin, Kobold, and Leminson alike yearn to abide in peace. We can make it so.
Psh, I have never fought alongside shorewalkers before, but I must say, it felt good. We have fought our neighbors for generations. It has won us only suffering and tragedy. I beg of you, lay down your spears.
It will take time and effort to bridge the gulf between our peoples, but bridge it we shall. I dare say we have a lot of talking to do as well. Don't we, Commander Lawrence? Yeah, of course. Ah, Landonell. If you'd just allow me to explain. Let's be off before they drag us into this mess. Agreed. Please. They keep doing this to me. It was. The PS3 was the reason a lot of UI stuff was implemented late. TP bars on party members, which came in late, Heavensward was considered pushing it. Shit, really? That really doesn't seem like... Okay. Perfect timing, acting commander. Yeah. You must have some. You must save me from this bloodthirsty bastard. Well, Lawrence, let's hear your excuse, and it'd better be a good one. Why in the seven hells were you skulking about in the shadows while we did all the dirty work? Huh. Like you'd lot be any happier if I'd showed myself sooner. I can hear you whinging now. What, you didn't think we could handle it on, this on our own? I'd be bloody furious regardless. Don't think I've forgotten what happened, or rather didn't happen, on the day of our duel. Even though the future of the company hung in the balance, I waited and waited and waited some goddamn more, and still you never turned up. I've got you now, and I will have satisfaction.
Given Lorenz's penchant for late arrivals, I couldn't help but worry too. To say cut it fine would be an understatement.
Not by choice as usual. My scouts observed him roaming near Costa del Sol not long ago. It would seem our commander's woeful sense of direction has not improved in the least. Honestly surprised you never realized, Landonell, that was to blame for his extreme tardiness. The commander did indeed arrive at the agreed-upon location for your duel, after the sun had risen and set half a dozen times. Navigator, take me. Shamani, you promised that that would stay between the two of us. Ah, Brayfox, you have a kind word or two for your old commander, don't you?
Commander Lawrence, Commander no more. New commander, friend to gobbies everywhere.
Does many sweat works for gobby kind. Get fucked, Lawrence. Near I thought you were too much of a coward to face me in battle. Oh, come now, Landonell. You know me better than... Then it's settled. Right here and now. On your guard. Put that thing down, I say. You hurt someone with that. Yeah, that's the point, Lawrence. What? Hard to believe he was once the glue that held this merry band together. That's right, you hadn't yet realized the obvious. Lorenz is our former commander. Forgive me for not stating it plainly sooner. Didn't want you to think we doubted your leadership. He's got his quirks, but as you saw, he's a force of nature on the battlefield. Anyhow, I think we can all say that your stint as acting commander has been a rousing success. Now I reckon it's about time you gave out your final order. Company of Heroes band break once more? Brayflox never liked parting with copy friends. Yeah. I may have my complaints, but when we're together, a good fight's never far away. You hardly need a company or a commander to get you that. And should Limsa again be in peril, there's nothing stopping us from rising to the occasion. Till then, you're all strong enough to, in your own right. Why not serve the weak in your own ways? I've been doing that for years, you sod. To put it in perspective, the PS3 had a combined total of 512. Well, I'm aware. Yeah, Rizaki, I'm aware of that. I just find it hard to believe that specifically. I don't know. The thing I keep having to remember too is that, like, you can dismiss a lot of this with just, yeah, a lot of the code is also already inefficient, so, like, even something that shouldn't really take all that much real estate or, like, RAM or anything could be taking up more than is needed, but had quite the turn of duty, but all good things must come to an end. Any parting words before we go our separate ways? I'll give Gigaruju my regards. Finally, I can enjoy some semblance of peace again. At least as much as peace a man can enjoy waiting hand and foot on Lord Acosta's soul. May have been rough sailing at times, but I rather enjoyed serving under you, acting Commander Aldine. No, not you, fucker. Well, if you've something to say, let's hear it. Turn to the whales and keep the murdering to a minimum. Huh, as if I needed you to tell me. While I enjoy the diversion, I know as well as any that my true place is in Gridania, leading a respectable life. You may not have been the perfect commander, but if I was my witness, I hope to fight by your side again. Farewell. I await your orders, Commander. I can't roll my R's. Look after the U, but oh, that's a bit. I have responsibilities. Tribe that wants for my guidance and protection. I can ill afford to tarry here much longer. Nevertheless, it is with some regret that I take my leave. For their faults, of which they have many, they are my companions, and I will miss them. Well, let's hear it, Commander. You owe me a bottle of your finest Bacchus. Indeed, indeed. I mean to return to Wineport as soon as I've tied up a few final loose ends here. Speaking of wine, I've always preferred the older vintages. Left to sleep in their barrels for many a summer, they came out tasting better than ever. One might say the same about our own company. Brayflux wants busy work. Brayflux awaits Uplander's lip flaps. No more cheese wars, please. Brayflux feels heavy heart, but accepts Uplander's bossy words.
Bravelock's had good times and happy feels with gobby friends, but good times will come again, and when they do, new boomsticks will bring blasty doom with much fastness.
I didn't realize he's been carrying a dagger this whole time. And on that note, I ought to be on my way. Sipping away again, are we? You are a creature of habit. I resented you for it at the time, you know. But I think I understand now. Better to shun fame and not serve as an example for glory seekers too eager to fight and too quick to die. You're overthinking it. I'm a creature of whimsy. A man who lets the tailwind carry him where it will. More importantly, this new age belongs to the new blood. I've had my day in the sun. If you succeed in brokering peace with the beastmen, there'll be no need to worry about primals, and the company can go into permanent retirement. And then I can say I did right by the old man. If you hadn't been there for us both, I don't know if I could have pulled the trigger. Thank you, Lawrence. Brother. I did nothing. It was you who shouldered Captain Blowfist's burden, and that of the entire League. I'm sorry, Melvin. No, it hasn't been easy for you. But I dare say you've worked hard enough. Maybe us company folk aren't the only ones in need of retirement. But I've said too much. Lawrence holding his tongue. Gods, you have changed. But yes, our greatest test as Admiral still lies ahead, as we steer the great ship Vilbrin towards a new future. You truly are your father's daughter. Oh, you my thanks too. Dare say you did almost as good a job keeping my men to task as I could have done. Call it a hunch, but something tells me our paths may cross again. But forgive me, I carry on like I've never seen you before. Not unlike my old friend Miss Beard. Prefer to keep my past in the past. And with that, I'm off. Take care of yourselves. Oh, of course.
The blasphemy is no more, but we will never know a lasting peace until the crushing tide agrees to lay down their arms. It will be a daunting task, but as we saw in Sestasha, they are not beyond reason. I will do all my power to see that your efforts and the sacrifices of my brothers were not in vain. Forgive us. Even after being freed from the false god's thralls, still we clung to our hateful beliefs. It was easier to hearken to the speaker Dao's every word and turn a blind eye to the harsh truth. Easier and cowardly. I will return and speak with my brothers of the crushing tide. I will tell them of our Queen Mother's sacrifice and the vision of hope you have shared with us. I ask only that you give us time and trust us to make our own decision. You have my word. If you would not be averse, let us return to the spawning grounds together. Adventurer, I have no words to express my gratitude to you. I will repay you the only way I know how, by doing my part to usher in an age where Shorewalker and Sahagin stand as one.
Just us now, it would seem. Ever since we achieved a measure of peace with the kobolds, I've prayed that this day would come. Though it is, of course, only a beginning. Negotiations must be held, and words exchanged in earnest will invariably lead to flared tempers and bruised egos. But such things always accompany meaningful progress. The history of Vilbrin is one of bloodshed, but we have the power to change our ways. After all, it is clear we are united by more by our similarities than we are divided by our differences. I will share what I have seen of the Sahagin with my fellow Laminsans, and listen closely to their doubts and concerns. For it must be a harmony not foisted upon them from above, but one which they aspire to of their own free will. No doubt. Noel and his brothers feel the same. Again, you have come to Limsa's aid. My aid. At a time we needed it most. When we next meet, I hope to not be as admiral and adventurer, but as friends. Perhaps trading war stories over ales at the Wench. But for now, I must return to my duties. Drafting reports and decrees is hardly the most exciting part of my role, but it is a necessary one. If you happen to pass through Radzat Han, pray share your exploits with our delegate there. Doubtless he will be interested to hear your first-hand account. One day I will lay down these muskets of mine for good. Not yet, Father. Not yet. Where did I... Oh. I was gonna say, where the fuck did I end up? No, I had the right of it. No, fuck. Radzat Han. That was good. I was really, like, after seeing the first one and kind of, like, catching up with Ishgard, I was hoping this would be, like, Sahagin related, and it turns out it was. And, like, very strictly also about the stuff that, was trying to happen in the wake of 5.3, which again is like probably still one of my favorite patches for how much it managed to actually address all the shit I had, or all the things I had against Limsa at that point. And yeah, this is just a good continuation of that. Things are still moving along. There's obvious friction for obvious reasons. Got to learn a little bit more about the Company of Heroes history as well. Yeah. Allusions to Merlvib obviously, like, stepping down as Admiral, or that obviously she's not going to be Admiral forever, but clearly, like, resolute that, nah, that's not going to happen until things are right, which is good. Eldine, you return. Pray, tell what news of my homeland? Extraordinary. A chance of peace with the Sahagin. These are heartening tidings indeed. Without a doubt you have helped to dispel the pall of despair that once hung over all Vilbrund. Our people now bask in newfound hope. I must share the news with the others. Full glad that will they be to hear that the threat to Limsa the Mincer is no more. Thank you again, my friend. We do it. You can now dye the job-specific gear for level 90 melee DPS. Fuck yeah. Actually, what are the, Oh no, this is just the last 5. I'd have to go into the fucking category. Fuck that, I'm not doing that right now. Yeah, so I'll probably leave it there then. Well, I am gonna leave it there then, not probably. Cool. Yeah, it's a little unfortunate I had to, like, kind of intertwine things as much as I did. Like, usually I like, actually, you know what? Whoa. Can you not do that? Oh my god. In G-Pose, that still makes him, like, teleport forward. That's hilarious. Yeah, it's a little unfortunate I had to kind of, like, weave in the, weave in, like, doing other quests with, like, the Alexander stuff, but, like, when the queues are that long, I can't help but doing it. Like, I usually like keeping the things separate just to, like, categorize them if I or anyone else is ever looking through the, my 14 streams. But, like, yeah, like, at some point I just have to kind of give in that, like, no, some of this stuff is going to have to, like, just be intertwined with others, because some of the stuff is easy to do while you're waiting for instances, and some isn't. And, like, finding, like, parallel tasks, like, tribe quests, the role quest here, and things like that is, with the stuff that you need instances for and have to wait through queues for is kind of hard to do. And I think for me, like, kind of hard to be entertaining doing it. Because most of the time I like kind of, like, commenting on what's happening in the game and, like, openly thinking about that kind of stuff. Obviously, like, the people who, like, stream 14 regularly and have, like, done story or aren't doing story and stuff like that have, like, a way different vibe to their streams in terms of the stuff they want to do and stuff like that. And it usually includes, like, a lot more, like, just queuing up into random shit, doing roulettes and stuff like that. Which, I don't know, again, like I've said before with, like, things like Path of Exile, is usually, like, when I turn my brain off stuff, it's not the kind of stuff I feel like I can make interesting, at least, like, where I'm at with streaming right now. If there's more people, or, like, I had a regular group to kind of go with, like, it might be a bit different, but yeah, until then, it's pretty much just, yeah, getting through what I can and trying to parallelize a bunch of stuff together so I'm not, like, sitting there just waiting for a queue all stream. But, yeah. Anyway, streams coming up. I'm gonna be doing some more Elden Ring tomorrow. I'm gonna steel myself for dying over and over again to the Godskin Apostles duo. That's gonna be a time. And then on the weekend, I didn't quite get back up to where I was in DMC 3, but I think I'm just going to go through the rest of it on stream, because basically I got through the first, like, 10 or 11 missions within 2 hours, and then spent a little bit of time a bit after that just grinding up some experience for Swordmaster and getting some more red orbs just for, like, buying a couple of blue orbs. I'll be to heckle you every time it happens. Thank you. Yeah, so, like, I'm up to mission 15, I think it is. And I got there in, like, about 3 hours, including, like, literally just sitting and grinding in one mission. So I think we could probably get up to where I was. I think I also found out an inkling that you may not have had to kill, actually, all 9 bosses in that mission to proceed. But I'm still gonna do it, because I think it would actually be a good... I think that would be a good mission to just go, like, let's go through every boss and, like, think about how I feel about them. Especially having gone through it once, gone through it a second time with Golden, and then doing them in the boss rush. I think that would be interesting. But, yeah. I don't know if I'm going to do 2 days of DMC 3. I may need either Saturday or Sunday to do stuff. I know I've got to go up to the shops for... Well, I've got to do shopping that's not groceries at some point. I'm going to have to double check that. So I don't know what day it's going to be, but one of the days I will be doing DMC 3, at the very least. Maybe both, if I can figure it out. But, yeah. Actually, let's double check. I don't think anyone's going to be on. We are way past the time that we'd have people on. Yeah. No one's around. So, yeah. I think we'll leave it there then. So, thank you very much for watching live or on the VODs. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a lovely day, and I hope to see you all next time.